Come, children, gather around. You have heard many say that Moses led us out of Egypt. But I tell you the truth. It was the Lord himself who led us. I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. Listen well, and you will understand that no man, not even Moses, could have brought us here. Only the Almighty could. Chapter 1. The Cry for Deliverance. We were slaves in Egypt. Our fathers groaned under Pharaoh's whip. Our mothers wept as their sons were thrown into the Nile. We had no strength, no army, no hope. But we cried out, and the Lord heard. One night, Moses returned from the wilderness, speaking words that shook us. He said the God of our fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, had appeared to him, not in a dream, not in a vision, but in a fire that burned without consuming. And the Lord had spoken, I have seen the misery of my people. I have heard their cry, so I have come down to rescue them. Exodus 3:7-8. Mark these words, my children. He did not say, Moses will rescue them. He said, I have come down. Chapter 2. The Exodus. The Lord goes before us. Then came the mighty wonders of God. It was his hand that turned the Nile to blood, his voice that commanded the locusts and the darkness, his power that sent the angel of death, passing over our homes but striking the firstborn of Egypt. And when Pharaoh let us go, it was not Moses who led us. It was the Lord. I still remember the sight. A pillar of cloud rose before us in the morning, stretching to the heavens, and at night a pillar of fire burned in its place. The Lord himself walked before us, showing us the way. Exodus 13:21-22. When Pharaoh's army pursued us to the sea, did Moses open the waters? No. It was the Lord's breath that parted the sea. Moses only stretched out his staff, but it was God who made the waters stand like walls. And when we passed through, it was the Lord who drowned the enemy, not the hand of any man. Chapter 3. The Wilderness. Our true shepherd. We were a stubborn people. We grumbled, doubted, and feared. But the Lord, he never left us. When we thirsted, he brought water from the rock. When we hungered, he rained down bread from heaven. And still, he walked with us. The pillar of cloud never left its place before us. When it rose, we moved. When it settled, we camped. It was not Moses leading us. It was the presence of the Almighty. Numbers 9:17-23. At Mount Sinai, it was not Moses we heard. It was God himself who spoke. His voice thundered from the mountain, shaking the earth. And in fear, we begged Moses to stand between us and the Lord. But let no one say that Moses gave us the law. The law was written by the very finger of God. Chapter 4. The Promised Land. The Lord goes before us again. When we reached Canaan, Moses was not allowed to enter, but did God abandon us? No. He chose Joshua, but the true leader was still the Lord. When we crossed the Jordan, it was not Joshua who led us. It was the Ark of the Covenant, the very throne of God, going before us. And just like the Red Sea, the waters parted once more. Joshua 3:14-17. At Jericho, no swords were raised, no walls were torn down by human hands. We marched, we shouted, and the walls fell by the power of God alone. The Lord fought for us. Chapter 5. The Eternal Leader of Israel. Now my children, remember this. Moses was a great servant. Joshua was a mighty warrior, but neither of them was the true leader of Israel. From the day we left Egypt to the day we conquered Canaan, it was always the Lord. He was our shepherd. He was our king. He was our deliverer. Even now, as you live in this land, never forget, our strength does not come from men, nor from armies, nor from kings. Our strength comes from the one who walked before us in fire and cloud. The Lord our God is with us, now and forever. The message of the story. This narrative makes it clear that from Egypt to Canaan, it was always God Himself leading His people. Moses and Joshua were only His instruments. The pillar of cloud, the fire, the miracles, the Ark of the Covenant, all of these showed that the invisible yet powerful presence of God was guiding Israel, who walked before us in fire and cloud. The Lord our God is with us, now and forever. Yes, the Lord alone was our leader. Moses was His servant. Joshua was His warrior. But the Lord, He was our King. He was our deliverer. He was our shepherd. Even now, as you live in this land, never forget, our strength does not come from men, nor from armies, nor from kings. Our strength comes from the one who fed us in the wilderness, who gave us victory in the land of Canaan. Yes, the Lord alone.